Let's make a super pretty rustic farmhouse sign. Hey everybody, it's Colette with Blessings Craft Therapy if you didn't know. And if you did, thank you so much for coming back. All right, so we start with this farmhouse sign. I'm using my rotary cutter and I'm just making some cuts just so that we can spray it with water so it'll like peel off after, which is what we're doing here. I let it sit for a little bit. Then once it's dry, I paint it with some chalk paint. The color I believe is Java, and we want to make sure that it's a pretty thick coat. And then I'm gonna use a comb and we're gonna comb it. I know it sounds crazy, but it works. I promise. Trust the process. Now let that dry. Once it's dry, I'm gonna use this chalk paint. I believe the color is sheepskin, and I'm gonna just put a quick coat on it. I'm not even being careful. Like, see how messy it is? It's okay, because we're gonna come back and we're gonna sand it, and look at how cool it looks. Oh, I love it. Listen, if you don't like primitive, I know. I get it, and you're not going to like this. All right, so then I'm using this antiquing wax, and I'm just using my ruler, and I'm making it look like planks. So all I'm doing is taking a paintbrush, and I'm just going down, making those lines all the way down. You can see how they're so uneven on the edges. I'm just following that line, and I'm going all the way down with the wax. Ta-da! There it is. I did go back and kind of sand it a little bit and use a sponge. And then I went back a couple more times with the wax just to make it a little bit more defined. Then I took my little distressing tool and put some of the brown wax on it and went over it. Now, the same look can be achieved. Instead of using this tool, you could use a sponge with a scrubby on it, and the scrubby part would work too. But I just thought it needed to be a little bit darker because that pig that we're using from Dollar Tree is a light color. So I wanted it to kind of be a contrast, but yeah. Anyways, so I went around and did that. And then I thought, oh, I think I went too far with it. So after I got done doing this, I actually dipped this distressing brush into white to kind of tone it down. And then I thought, oh, I think I messed it up. So I went back. Listen, I went back and forth. I don't know about you, but I always go back and forth. It's fine. In the end, it worked out fine. Now I have this greenery that I had gotten from Michael's, and all I'm doing is, this is a piece of floral foam. I glued it on. Now I'm gluing the little feety part to the sign. I would encourage you, if you're going to do this, to use E6000 or some other permanent type of glue. I can't because I'm allergic, but if you can, or if you can adhere it some other way, like tie it to the sign, it's just hot glue is not a fantastic way to keep it on there forever, but that's what I used. And then I put all of the florals in where we glued that floral foam, and I'm not mad. Look at how cute this came out. Stop it, right? I like it, and I love purple, so there's that. Now I'm using my crocodile, and I'm just popping a couple holes on either side, and then we're just going to use a thicker jute to create a hanger, which is all I did here. I just knotted the ends, and look at how pretty. Look at how pretty this is. Listen, I'm going to tell you, the pictures don't do it justice. In my head, this is so farmhousey and cool. Whew, I love it. I'm sure some people have other ideas on how I could have done it, and I hope you do it. I hope you make one to the glory of God. I love it. Anyways, friends, thank you so much for watching, and I hope this inspires you.